Hi everyone. So yes, I'm back with one more video on CFA scholarships because as per the latest window of the Access Scholarship, which opened on the 20th of September, there are some changes in the way you apply for a scholarship and the essay and all those things. So making this video with the updated rules, updated regulations. So if you are someone who is going to, I can say, attempt CFA level 1, level 2, or level 3, anytime between May 24 to August 25, you can apply in this specific window so that you get the scholarship by the 15th of December, and you can use it for a year to register for the whatever exam you want to give. So May 24 onwards, if you're appearing or planning to appear for the exam, you should apply for this specific scholarship. Okay? So I'm gonna divide this video into two parts. Part one is going to be the application procedure for the scholarship, and part two would be a basic idea about what can you have inside the essay. Okay, so that's how we're gonna do it, and I'm gonna upload it also on YouTube as two different videos, so that people can see whatever they want to watch. Cool. So first part is going to be how do you apply for the scholarship, right? So the very simple thing, you need to create a login on the CFA Institute website, which is cfainstitute.org. Good login. You create an account. Obviously, I already have an account, so I'll use that. I'll use my specific email ID and password. So that's how I log in to my account. Once I log into my account, you have a scholarship page open, which I already had it open. You go to my account and you go to scholarships. You go to my account, you go to scholarships. Once that opens, all your applications come in. So because I already tried something, that's why I had all applications and one application open out here. For you, it might just be an open one where you just come as a new application kind of a thing. So you go to start. Guys, remember to follow this page, subscribe to this page, and like the video if this is going to be useful for you, and share it with your friends. It's going to be very important. Okay, so Access Scholarship application. So your task, this is how you start with. You go to you click here, and the application starts. So when you start with the application, you first have to read some specific rules and agree to that specific thing by clicking on the checkbox. Do next. Once this is done, you have to select which country are you from. So for example, I am from India, so I'll select India. After that, please remember you will also have to select the CFA Society India. If you just select India and not select the CFA Society India, your next won't happen. Like you'll always keep on wondering why you are not moving ahead. So select CFA Society India. Exam level for scholarship, let's assume level 1. Date of birth. So please remember this is MMDDYY, not DD. So month first. So my birth date is 26 June 1990. So yes, 06261990. This is mail, my name, my email ID, address. You can just put in whatever your address is. So I'm just putting in basic ABC. Just for you. So I'm staying in Mumbai. So putting in Mumbai and Maharashtra. So I put in Maharashtra. Yeah. So that's where my address comes in. Then comes the country or the market. Which country are you from? Again, so India in my case. So I'll put in India. Once I put in India, please remember to select this India. If you don't select this India, again you can't move ahead. So this is the basic details about you, which you have to fill in. Once you do this, you press on next. The next part of the application would open up, which includes the financial information which you need to put in. So first, dependents. Please indicate the number of individuals in your household who rely upon you for their ongoing financial support. So if you're a student, it should be 0. If you're a working professional and if you have people who are dependent on you, you can have 1, 2, 3, whatever it is. Employment status, again, if you're a student, no. If you're working, yes. Student status, are you enrolled as a student? Yes. Please indicate if you're currently enrolled part-time, full-time. So are you having a part-time study or full-time study? Part-time or full-time, whatever it is. Do you receive financial support from your family for education expenses? So does your family sponsor your education? Yes. So this is all you fill in. Obviously, you can say you're not a student also or whatever it is, depending on whatever. This is just examples. Whatever your current situation is, that is what you need to put in out here, okay? And then comes the annual household gross income. Now, please remember what are the rules out here. When determining your annual household gross income, you will also need to include the income of others who are providing financial support to you. So, for example, your dad, your mom, your spouse, etc., whoever it is who is actually supporting you, what is the total income of everyone together, which include the salaries, business income, pension income, interest, dividends, everything. Okay, so you can select whatever is the true one out here. Please remember this is in dollars. Approximate rate for dollar to Indian rupees 85. Now, depending on which country you are from, you can be from Sri Lanka, Nepal, Nigeria, whichever country you're from. Find what is your dollar to your local currency exchange rate and find whatever your income is, how much is that in dollars. So let's assume I go for less than 10,000. Select the right one out here, guys. Please don't lie. If you're caught lying, you can have issues going ahead even after uh, maybe clearing the exam, and if they find out that you've lied. The ethics of CFA are pretty strict. They're pretty stringent. So ensure you don't lie. You don't want to get into a mess later on. Yeah, they won't ask for any proof. So if you whatever you put in, there's no proof to be asked. But you never know if they're checking in with the income tax authorities or checking your etc. etc. You just don't want a scene to happen. That's all I can say. So whatever the truth part is, just ensure you do that. Okay? Then the household net assets, again, what is the total assets which you, your spouse, your parents together own, which includes real estate, vehicles, savings and investments, other investments, whatever it is. So, for example, let's assume I'm selecting $25,000 to $50,000. This is what let's assume my assets are. Okay? So this is all the details you fill in. Now comes the change. So all of this was there previously also. Now comes the big change. Up till now, you had to always only fill in one essay where you had to write in 250 words that why are you the right person who needs and deserves the CFA scholarship. Now this one essay has changed to two essays. So see the two parts. The two personal statements. First one, what prompted you to apply for the scholarship, 250 word limit. And the second part, how will receiving a scholarship make a difference in your pursuit of CFA designation? So again, 250 word limit. So both of them individually have a 250 word limit, and you need to fill in both these essays. Please remember, 250 is the maximum words you can fill in. Even at a 250 first word, it won't accept the essay. Okay, so 250 words is the maximum. Please remember this. Okay. So now two essays have to be filled in, and once you fill in these two essays, you have to mark it as complete and submit the application. This is the procedure to submit the CFA Access Scholarship application. Now, a couple of things to remember, very, very important things to remember. First, the deadline is till the 19th of October, so ensure you fill it by then. One more thing, this is very, very important because this is a FAQ or a question I get asked a lot of times. So students who are appearing for May 24th, your early bird registration deadline is the 12th of October this year. So if you apply for the scholarship and you wait for the results, which will ideally come on the 15th of December 2020 or by the 15th of December 2023, you would say that the early bird deadline goes away. So what happens in that case? If you don't get the scholarship, do you have to actually pay the full fees? So the answer to this is, if you apply for the scholarship before the early bird date, that is before the 12th of October, if you apply for the scholarship and you don't receive a scholarship, in that case, you will have to just pay the early bird fees even if you don't get the scholarship. That is, you can register till the normal date, which is, if I'm not wrong, somewhere in the first or second week of February. You can register till that specific date with the early bird fees if you apply for the scholarship before the 12th of October. If you apply for the scholarship after the 12th of October, and this is specifically for May 24 students, okay? If you apply for a scholarship after the 12th of October, in that case, if you don't receive the scholarship, you will have to pay the full fees. Please remember this. Again, this is a change. Previously, we used to allow everyone with the early bird fees only. If you apply for the scholarship, they obviously they thought that you are someone who needs money. That's why you can apply till the normal registration date with the early bird fees. Now the rule has changed. Only if you apply by the early bird deadline, you will get the early bird advantage later on, else you won't. So if you are going to give the exam or if you plan to give the exam in May 24th, please ensure you apply for the scholarship before the 12th of October 2023. That's when, even if you don't receive the scholarship, you will, I can say, be able to register with the early bird fees till the start of February. Okay. And what is the benefit you get by getting this specific access scholarship? Your fees goes down from 940 plus 350, that's $1,290 to $300. So $1,290 is the current fees, which includes the registration fee plus the exam fee. it comes down to $300. Obviously, you add GST to it if you're in India. So from $1,522, it comes down to $354. Approximately, you save $1,200, which is around lakh rupees. That is what you'll save if you get the scholarship. Okay, so I hope I've explained everything about the application procedure. When do you apply? And I hope you understood the part that if you are going to give the exam by May 24, you have to apply before the 12th of October to get the early bird benefit, even if you don't receive the scholarship. Clear? So this part of the I can say video is done. The next video will be on what ideally should be there in these two essays. Okay. As I told you guys, if this was useful, please ensure you follow us, subscribe us, like the video, and share the video with people who can make use out of it. And if you have any queries or questions in the whole application procedure, kindly all you need to do is put it down in the comments, and I'll help you out as soon as possible. Also, I keep on doing a lot of free webinars on CFA where I tell students from A to Z about CFA, from a comparison between CFA, CA, MBA, and uh, along with that, the curriculum of CFA, the exam pattern, the kind of jobs you get out of CFA, the salaries you get out of CFA. I keep on doing this free webinar pretty regularly. So if you're interested in attending this free webinar, again, I'll put the link of that webinar below. And if you're interested, you can register for whichever the next webinar is and attend the webinar and get to know everything about CFA. This is ideally for people who are going to start CFA now, who will be doing the level one in few months or in a couple of months or in some years, kind of a thing. People who are yet to start CFA, for them this webinar makes a lot of sense. Cool. So all the best for CFA, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like the video, and share the video with people who might feel this is important. Okay. Thank you so much. Goodbye.